Welcome back. Decisive Campaigns Case Blue turns 7. Been a crazy year. I just was having a look through everything last couple days. I actually made notes because it's a tough game and keeping track of everything is kind of crazy. So the first thing I wanted to take care of is this Romanian honor is offended. By the way, it's like coming up to 6 a.m. Saturday morning. This is the chance that I have to do this, so I have to be kind of quiet. Obviously, I don't have my regular rig right now, the nice camera and green screen, etc. Let me know if you want the music on or not. I don't particularly care for it, but maybe it makes it more interesting for you guys. So they want 66% of these troops under their own corps level command. I don't know if that's possible. I did a lot of research and I found, for example, these guys down here, and these are at Sevastopol, so they're nowhere near any of the other Romanian commands, and so it would be terrible for their action points and supply to switch them over. And then it was a case of going through and hunting, and you have to have this non-frontline unit thing checked as well. And just looking through and going, okay, are there more? Are there any hiding in here? And so here are a couple of cavalry units. They're along the coast, and what I'm going to do with them is try and run them up by rail towards 6th Cavalry here, and then reassign them a turn or two from now when they get close. So that's the scoop with them. See, it just goes away again. 17th Army didn't have anybody anymore. There was one frontline unit somewhere. I did discover a corps or a bunch of divisions underneath Hungarian control, which I didn't even think was possible. And I've spared you the trouble of watching me click through and move those guys. But here they are. And a couple were assigned to 7th Army, which I think is a new command because it's grayed out. And so I removed anything from under there. We'll shuffle them back later so that they could have command. I think one of them was the 15th and the other was the 7th here. And I think these headquarters can have a maximum of 5 subordinate clusters of units before they just run out of administrative power. So we could, excuse me, stick a couple of other units under 6th Army here. And if we could get another headquarters, I don't think it allows you to create new headquarters in this game. So that's the scoop. I don't know if we're going to get to 66%. I'm going to try this rail for these guys. Now, where are you? So let's see. Strategic movement. We want to get them up towards here. Wow. Okay then. That's going to cost way too much. Can we get them to Stelino? We can get... Wow. What if we get them to here? Is that enough? Oh, it's 12,000. Okay. Jeez. My eyes. Okay, so we'll transfer these. That's good. So the rail network is actually useful. We'll transfer them, and now we'll make them subordinate to 6th Army. That amazing sound is, so you can see it down here now. Proof in the pudding that that's what's happened. So they're going to be out of 1st Panzer and under 6th Army. So I had to do that a bunch of times. So non-frontline units, that's what you have to select to see all these things, otherwise your count's going to be off, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6th Army is now full to the gills. 6th Corps is full as well. 7th Army is a new administrative unit as far as I can tell, and I removed all the assigned units to them. Because they won't get any supply or anything. Next turn, probably, they'll activate. And what this means, since everything is full, is that I'm not going to... There's that mountain unit. Boy, I don't want it there. I think we'll move it as well. Oh, it's not on a rail. Okay. That's something. I want to get it away from the front line. And move it over here, and then next turn when I have some openings, I will move it and a couple other things maybe over there to be under 7th Army control. So you can see the highlighted. Okay, and we'll move 6th Army in. Okay, so I'm gonna cross that off my list. Now we do have a Romanian cavalry unit which we could send out. I'm not going to do it this turn. Because Hungarian light division, okay. And Romanian cavalry because we don't have room for it in the command structure right now. Next turn it'll probably be fine. If I go to the Hungarians, click on their non-frontline units. Where are you guys? They've got 2, so they've got room, right? This is less than 5. Same thing here. Okay, so 3 corps is full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, they're beat up already. 7 corps could take 3 more sets of units, but they're mobile and artillery and that, so we don't really want to fill them up. I'd probably put them under 7 corps if they're nearby. So, where is 7 corps? It's here. Cards. And I'll probably put it here. Okay, good. So, definitely going to switch commands to 7 corps, which nukes our music. Interesting. So if we go back to order of battle, and it's the 19th, yeah. Okay, and there they are, right there. They're actually a frontline unit. Okay. You have no idea how long I've sat here. It's like an hour at least. I've been up since about 4:30, goofing around with this thing. Romanian cavalry deployment. I have done this, so it too should be checked off. Okay, next on the list, partisans. And now I'm not even sure about these guys because they are assigned to 1st Panzer, which is who knows where, but I guess they got to be assigned to something. So we're going up here. I thought there were 2 partisan zones, but I couldn't find them, the second one, so maybe it's a phantom of another time or something. Okay, come on. A little less easy to control. Well, okay, so I'm going to continue to independently move these guys. Getting them onto the other side of the river here is key. Alright. We just can't get over there. Maybe I can... These guys will be able to walk over there pretty quick, I think. These guys, maybe I'll run them by rail. I was pretty happy to see that capacity for the strategic transfer. That was pretty good. Okay, so that's another thing off the list. Partisans. I had a question in the comments about, hey, could you take these guys here and bring them up here? I think maybe I can, I did some research on that months ago, and excuse me, there's these boats here. See these barges right here? These guys. And so it's possible, see, there's more barges over here, to bring these guys. Just think about this though. You have to look at how far it is, right? Pull them down the coast all the way to Sevastopol, break these units down into smaller units to put them on the barge, and then sail them up into the Black Sea over to here. Like I don't know if that's gonna happen, right? It looks like it's gonna take like 12 turns to be able to do it, right? And how many can you move? I'm gonna move them anyway. Back out here, just to see. Wow, they get pretty far. Okay. Let's help them. Why is the Romanian fleet under Hungary? I don't like that at all. Move them to here and put them under whatever this is down here. Yeah, see, they're under control of the 11th Army. So if we go to there, we've got a 7 core here, and it's got room in it. I wonder if that'll work. I don't know where it is. Hopefully not way in the back. Oh, come on. Can't be that hard. Oh, what are you doing there? Okay, well, what's under 7 core here? Okay, well, we're gonna make some changes here then. They're still really far away, but it's better than having them under a German command or a Hungarian command. Yeah, that just makes no sense. Oh, it's full, huh? Seems crazy to put them under a mountain command, but I'm gonna do it. What about the submarine? I mean, we're gonna run out of command room here right away. We've got one more slot. Anything up here? Coastal Garrison Group. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Now where else were other barges? Okay. See, this is under the Hungarians too. Like, why? I guess I'll leave them there. Maybe they are. Because it doesn't say what they are. Germany, Kriegsmarine. Alright, I'll just leave them. Cargo. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of this. Coastal Garrison and the S-boat group, okay. Come on, Schnell boats. Alright, well that wasn't as terrible as I thought. don't know if there's any other barges. I think that's it. Here's some more Italians. Okay. What are you guys? Huh. 11th Army. Yeah, I don't think this needs to be under. Here, we'll put it under here. Because they're not Romanians. Right? They're just barge people. The sea people. And that should leave this open. Try and get them over, and gosh, this is so complicated, isn't it? So there they are, the 10th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we're still under 5. We're still good. Don't quite know why 7 corps is capped out. I'm not going to concern myself with it too much. Okay, so I think that's all the boats. I don't think there's any barges up here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now that they're over that way. So we've recovered a bunch of units to be under Italian control. I don't know if they're under like this subordinate situation, if that counts at all as being under Romanian command, but we'll see. Okay, that's enough of the ships. We did the boats. Okay, next thing on the list is Sevastopol. Remember, we've been hurling ourselves at this city. And wow, these guys are way out of command of 11th Army over here. 41 Corps or whatever it is. Okay, so we're gonna assault the city with all of our artillery. Go, go, go. I think that would have had more of an effect. Right, let's get some airstrikes going. Love the sound of the Stukas. And I guess we'll continue the... What are these buttons? Do a sea attack. Interesting. Shore bombardment. I don't think we've got anything that's good enough for shore bombardment. That's pretty good. Leave the Romanians for now. The readiness is pretty good. Let's see if we can get a third. 300 instead of 200. Why is that? We should be able to attack from 4 hexes. And we are, and it doesn't matter. We're capped out at 200. Isn't that interesting? So slightly worse numbers. 86, 81. We're not using them. 90, 91. I mean, we can do this, I guess. I don't know what we're fighting against. Ah. Well, looks like we took some damage. I don't really know how to look at this particular screen. Stats at the end of round. I don't know. I wish it had the yeah, I don't know. I wish it had the reports that Barbarossa does. They're a lot easier to read. So maybe next turn, kids. I don't know. What happens if we try to attack it again? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of worth it. Takes percentages down. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get a lot of people killed, but ah, all right. It was indeed worth it. You shall step into Sevastopol, and you. And sure, some of the Romanians can have the honor as well. Good for you. Alright, that's a start. That's good. We've taken Sevastopol. Okay, and cross it off the list. Alright. Now we've got several targets that we're on the clock to go get. Why aren't you giving me my goals? Minor order report. There we are. So Azov in the south, Voronezh in the north, Milaro in the middle, Rostov in the south. And Sevastopol, which we took. It is the 10th of July, so unlikely. Azov. Voronezh, maybe. Milaro, maybe. Rostov, probably. Sevastopol, we took, and we took it on time. So this is what we're looking at here. We reoriented our armies to all move to the south. Some of them were quite out of position, facing north and trying to go that way. It looks like they're not far away, but again, getting across this river is a real pain. This is weak. So let's look for some artillery. Let's say this is where I want it. I don't quite know if I can reach anything with it, but there's more artillery. Yeah, those are just frontline units. So we got a little mobile down here. And just looking at what is all in, what was that, 57 core? Is it all 50? I'm old and I've forgotten. Okay. I think we'll start shuffling. So what can they do? They cannot cross the river. Alright. Just out of curiosity. No. We cannot. Okay. We must. What about the Vikings? So 70 will not do it. The fast divisions could get across the river. No, they can't. So nobody can get over here. We must go here. 61. 31. I mean, this is definitely the thing to attack. So first we're going to hit it with just about all the artillery we've got. I'm going to turn the Vikings off because I want them to move. Okay. Go for an airstrike. And yeah, they are a little weaker. So they were like 30, low 30s. Now they are 28. Okay. 92. So we do have a 3-to-1. Throw them in there as well. Okay. We really got them. I've got to put everybody over there I can because it needs to be strong. Isn't there another fast division? Alright, we're gonna bring you guys down to here. Yeah, I can't say I'm too thrilled. Okay, we've got some panzer divisions here. Much better. Good. So we've got some strength here now. They've got some here as well. And of course, I'm going to have to tie this off, but maybe I've got to become more comfortable with openings in the line. I'm afraid they're going to come streaking through like World War I. Yep. Okay, we're out of attack power there, but we could attack here. 150 versus 69, so we'd have about a 2-to-1 advantage. The only reason I'm looking at this is I could hit them with 3 sides, right? And is it worth it? We're not looking at a lot of movement. Readiness is okay. Maybe if I hit him first. Wow. There was a pretty big air battle. Interesting. So how do we do now? We hurt them a little bit. 65 to 69. Vikings are in pretty good shape. Just looking at readiness. So these guys are cut. I might remove the Vikings. Yeah. Let's try this. Okay. Lots of damage done to both sides. So, wow, 83. Okay, so they're really strong there. 57. So I'd say it probably wasn't the best move. Yeah, see that darn river's still in the way to get to this X on both sides. There's no further... Yeah, even these guys with 72 movement cannot get out of there to here. Let's see if 80 would do it. 80 would do it, but then there'd be this tiny little unit over here. And that ain't good. Okay, so I think as far as Azov / Rostov, we've done as much as we can this turn. I need to shore up the line a little bit by bringing whatever this is, 51 Corps to the south. What you got? Not much. Alright. I'm going to try and do the easy things first. Which means north and south. Well, we got a bunch of units here, a lot of artillery. Ah yes, so this blocker unit was left. Our objective is here. We've got a number of units. It's not a lot in front of us. That's probably the strongest. And then this thing, which frankly we could probably bypass. So this is our weak area. Well, maybe that 24 is here. And this. What you got? Where do you belong? 13 Corps. Alright. Now that's eliminated. So 11, so I want to be attacking with at least 30. These guys I still want to be able to shoot with, so I'm going to move them there. I think the RD can go here. Them into the center. A couple of free units here, which is great. I'll just leave those there as protection. It's gone up to 14. That's interesting. 13 Corps. Okay, I'm going to leave these guys for a minute because I'm probably going to want to walk this way with 13 Corps. Okay. Just soften them up a little bit. Okay, we went from 11 to 14 to 18. How interesting. The attack made them stronger. Okay, I'm not liking that. Because there's only 2 units here, so what do we got? We would have 57 versus 18. And for completeness. Boo-boo. I mean, they will just retreat. You know that. Okay. Best to save my artillery for something else. $60 versus 7. Yeah. That's about what I expected. Alright, so now we're gonna surround these guys. What do we got? 89. Okay, this is a stack that can just sit there. These guys are mostly artillery. There are a few frontline units here. Artillery. I think they were already moved. Most of them. So what's going on here? We got defense, artillery, mortars. Little, looks like we got some counter battery fire. Okay. And good. Actually did something. Now, what do we got here? This guy. Put there. Okay, so all those 55 corps are up north where they should be. 2 to 1 here. Ah. Okay. Almost had him. Alright, there's nothing to move here. One wonders. Cannot attack again. Okay. So, now we could start shuffling these guys to the south. Because remember, our objective is not really up here. It's down here. Okay, there's a weakness here. Hey. Okay, so none of these are part of that, but where's that? There it is. Okay, I was looking for this headquarters. What do we got here? Frontline unit. And I think we move. Artillery. Here, okay. I'm gonna go after these guys. Don't think it's worth doing an airstrike on these guys. What are you? Wrong up arrow. Okay, I wanted to see who they were headquartered to. Go up here. And there are some units here. 4th Panzer. Send those guys to the south. Send them to the south. These guys can also go there. Alright, now we should have something. We're over. So remove that. Oh, that made very little difference. Alright. Good. This guy, I put him there. He's 4th Panzer. Is there a town here? Okay. We have already taken it. There's one unit up here. I don't like that. Guess I could come down a little more. What's this artillery unit doing back here? You are way off, buddy. So these will probably have to be moved up pretty soon. Maybe we'll do a wholesale airfield move up in a turn or two. And I need to break through here. What are you? 52 Corps. Where's your headquarters? Alright, we probably needed them to punch through. Alright, what I'm gonna do is get those guys out of there. Move them to the south so that we can come around with them like this. That means where's your HQ? 24 Corps. There. Okay. Alright, so I need more in here. Don't think that's going to be enough. No. Okay, the north is pretty much stuck as it is. Just out of curiosity. No. Not a good fight. I need to get something else in here. And that's too far. I may have just moved him down there. Okay, I move these guys out. Just throwing what I got in there. You may go back. Yep. Oh. Must have misclicked. Okay. Well, it's not the beef up I'm looking for, and I really don't want to take these guys, these mobile divisions, and put them up there either. But they're still quite weak. I don't know. I was hoping I could move forward to here, but I may not. These are kind of annoying, these units here. Alright, that didn't get us anywhere. Let's bring up the tanks. Well, that's an easy kill. I think that's good. Just attack them with mobile. And of course we did not destroy them. Alright, leave 4th Panzer headquarters alone. What do we got here? Okay. Versus 11. Good. Broke that unit. Alright, that's not a fight that's going to happen this turn, but we should be able to break out next turn and then have some free mobile. See, these Hungarians, they can break through. They're pretty independent, right? So they can plug gaps and generally be useful. Okay, where are you? 7 Corps. Nope. Wow. I'm looking for 7 Corps. There's 8. any subordinate things, do they? Unless I misread it. No. There it is. Okay. Where are you? What? Second Hungarian? That's very odd. Maybe 4th Panzer is full. No. Huh. Mind you, that does make them independent as well, because they're not tied to this anchor. I'll Google that later. Like, is it bad to have a German unit under the command of something else? Okay. So there's a lot of units here. This is, I think, our big... Yeah, story I was called. Our big capture last turn. Okay. Another area in which... And you're done, right? Yeah. Okay. Any more mobile? Don't know why they're so done. 7 Corps. Were they used and I didn't know it? Yeah. I'll leave you guys there. Maybe I can move one of you. It's not a terrible thing. Alright, 58. Ooh, we could cut these guys off. Artillery. Command, yeah. I can see why I didn't close with them here. 43. Alright, 168th, you're part of... So I'll get them to move up. That corps, which is attached to 6th Army. Well, there. So again, yeah, I think I looked at this last turn. They're like as far north as you can go. I think it's a waste to use artillery on them, but like this would really be the target to use artillery on. That's from the north. I don't think I'm going to attack them. I think I'm going to use this southern artillery because that's all I can shoot at, really. Could probably hit these guys, but... Alright, sure, why not? It's a free-for-all, but, well, still got hurt. What's that 8th? 52 to 1. Maybe one of them's on the run. Yeah. Wasn't a terrible idea. Okay. So we've done this. We've done this. I think we've used all our attack. Yeah. Pretty much. We haven't circled this. Well, turn that off. 126 versus 26. I mean, we did damage. Probably should have waited. Yikes. They did good damage to us. I'm going to leave that open. And that we just saw. Okay. So we're good. We're good to here. This line here, boats. Now where's that Millero? It's over here. Gosh. This is our biggest problem. I mean, there's just so much in front of us here. Wow. It's such a huge front, isn't it? And long game. Okay. I think we might be able to... go after this. Artillery, okay. These are Italians, okay. Deal with the Italians in a minute. Way more than needed. Ooh. Huh? No. No, I want the concentric. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. Here, 45. We can go after this. Wow. Maybe I missed something. Like the readiness wasn't quite right. Let's see if the Italians can do any better. 77, 73. Yeah. It's probably a bad idea, but no, the Italians made people panic. They actually did really well. Huh. Yep, they finished them off. Wasn't the prettiest battle ever, but they got the job done. Okay, so we can attack. Is there any artillery? No. And I don't think it's something I want to hit with a plane. 97, 100, that's good. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, the enemy's fighting pretty well. Here. What are you? 17 core. Okay. I'll move there from now. I don't really want them that far north. Interesting. We've got a weak unit here, and then a strong point here. Ooh, and engineers here. Versus 21. It doesn't give us as many bonuses, but I really want to go after them. So that I can really come after this. Good. Alright, tank. Leave you there for now. And we will be way overpowered. Okay. 91, 68, not so good. We should be able to fend them off. What's this here? 52. That's something. Just gonna do a general attack to push them back. Because I can hit them from so many different sides. And we'll do some air here. Nope. And what can I attack with? Okay. Okay, pretty big fight. Oh, well, okay. Panzerjägers. What have we got here? 41 and 11. Okay, that's not bad. In fact, can we attack this thing? Yeah. These guys got mauled pretty good. 10, 35. Okay, so I can. Oh my gosh. Can you move across the river? Nope. So these are the guys who did the attack, I guess, and would be able to go. So really it's just shuffling. No. Okay. I'm gonna leave it as is. Might be fun to send the Panzerjägers after. Didn't get the job done, guys. Not happy. So there's a whole bunch of artillery here. Is that 40 core? It is. Cavalry units in there. Not the world's greatest attack. There's a lot of fighters nearby. Alright. Let's see how we do. Did you guys put bombs in your planes, or? 62. Okay. Not great. Pretty disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna leave this as is. Oh dear, I've lost sight of. Oh, it's way far to the south. Okay. Boy, there's a lot to do here. It is now after 7. So I've been recording for over an hour, and I've been at this for 2 to 3 hours. And you're part of 6th Army. Okay, so they're like maximum to the south. What's our objective here? Pretty big tank unit. little over. Did a little damage. It's not great. A little over 2 to 1. Some engineers, that's interesting. Okay. We achieved the objective. Now. Tanks in there. Versus 39. Good, we still got some Junkers. Seems fine to me. We're a little over. Yeah, that was a good elimination. Also get him up to the front line. Stay. To start, we'll probably exterminate that next turn. Now, this is why I'm looking, because I really don't want these guys out of command range. And what are you? Hungarian. Okay. These must be the guys I just beamed in with the card. Okay, so I want to make sure that the 51 core here, or whatever it is not pointing south. Right? I want it going this way. I might have to go south to go north. Huh. No, they just want to go north. Really hoping to get... Whoops, that was a misclick. I wanted it to go down there. Pull these guys out of here. I don't think anyone can go after this. I mean, he's already attacked today, but it was worth it. was worth it. I don't know what that is. Alright. These are Romanians. Which are part of 6 Corps, which is... Where's the headquarters? It's here. Okay. And you're mostly engineers, though, so... That's fine. We've got lots of further units here. What are you? Hungarians. Okay. Right, we were looking at this guy earlier. I think he would be in command range now. But I don't think I have a slot for him. Maybe under 6th Army? Let's try that. Two, three, 4. Yep, 5. So just enough. And we'll be able to shuffle some over to 7th next turn. Okay, and I think they're under command range still, just barely. Where were those engineers? I have surrounded them. Alright, just to make sure there's no artillery. Might be able to hit them with some air. Oh, it's so far away. That must be in the south. Who knows if that did anything. Alright. I'm gonna turn these guys off and see what happens. Yeah. We don't need the Hungarians. Let the Romanians do this. Really, guys? Really? Look at, they got ground up. So bad. Maybe the engineers have dug in, but perhaps I need to learn to wait a turn. So we've got a pretty mobile core with 14 core here. Got a bit of a punch with 41 core. All right, let's just get started with this. What do we fighting against? 31. Alright, there we go, 4 to 1. Oh. Yeah, mixing and matching, huh? Okay, well, 86 versus 9 is plenty. Okay. Sure, let's get you across the water. So 60 is not enough to get across the river, so those guys are kind of stuck. Put you here. Artillery can stay. So we get a couple of mobile. In there. What I'm trying to do is just surround this town here. Probably can't get there with the artillery. Nope. Gonna attack the town with the artillery. It's 34. Well, we can get some strength at it. This, not as much. Alright. I think the planes are really far away. Yeah, too far. Okay, so we really don't have a warm-up for this. Actually helpful. Yeah, but we're way over. This gives us more of an attack on the town if we want it. And you really didn't want to go anywhere. No. Barely 2-1. Not even. Gosh. Just can't get the job finished. Alright, 1st Panzer. Okay. I feel like we're halfway through. So we don't really have much oomph to go and started coming around here. These are pretty weak. 3 core. Oh wow, okay. 7 cores, kind of spread out here. Or, sorry, 14 core. But it's nothing that we can't handle. Alright, that gets us in the south. Can anyone go over there? No, I think we did this. None of them could cross the river, so I'm going to leave that there. Pick it up next turn. Boy. Decisions. I want to encircle, but I made a mistake. I didn't realize all that big artillery was attached till after I pressed the button. Okay. Good. That was an efficient one. What are you guys? 3 core again? Okay. Is 14 core really small? No. There's the rest of it. can get across the river. Yes, something just feels like it's missing. We're up here. We're still in. I was just checking to see where 1st Panzer was. I gotta bring those guys down. 41 Corps. It's awful. What are you? XI Corps. Somewhere. Oh yeah. I saw this earlier. I don't think we have to do that just yet. There are cards to play though. If we want. Here's XI Corps. No. I'm trying to figure out what I want to accomplish here. So that is a bunch of beat up units. What's our weakest? Not very useful. Okay. No, and they can't go anywhere that's helpful. And this is just a regular boring old stack. Oh, my back's starting to go. Well, there's this guy. Huh. Not useful. Okay. I don't see anything attack worthy here. Yeah, XI Corps is very small. 11 Corps. Stats. Look at those at the end of the turn if I remember. Hope to remember. 4 Corps is pretty big. And now we're into the southern units because this is 17th Army. Okay, so I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, they're within range, so that's good. That just looked like a big target. Okay, so we've taken this town. 47. Some anti-tank. Some beat up units here. 50. The easiest thing to do is to go after these. What are you? 4 Romanian Corps? Six, okay. Which is this guy. Where are you? 6. Wow, you are way out of command. Alright. Let's get you back on a road. That's, just barely in command. Yay! I don't know what traditional Romanian food is, but I can have some tonight. Way overpowered. '83. So all I'm doing is looking at average readiness and darn it. These guys are better. I need to have one of them in there. Versus 18, we should be good. They put up a spirited defense. Alright, so we probably need somebody who's got 40 units to go north, so it's not going to happen. What is this? What are these peach-colored things? Just basic 17th Army? Yeah. These are pretty fresh. So this would simply be target of opportunity. Was worth it. It's 30, 50, 70, 100. We got 50 below, 50 above, so I don't really want to split up too much. Okay. So the Italians. I don't want to send cavalry against tanks. I don't know if they try and come in here. Don't like this hole. They'd really have to try and come in though. Can't get them to get over there to fight. I would happily send cavalry against anti-aircraft, but yeah, and they're tired out now. They need a nap. Just checking to see if there's other Italians around. Well, let's see what happens when we send the Italians against tanks. Oh no! Oh. Accidental button press. Oh, I got some of my command units killed. That was a huge mistake. I did not mean to press that button. I wanted to press the list. Nuts. Where are they? Boy. I did drive them back, but that was not at all how I intended to do it. Okay, we got a headquarters that's way out of command here. So they'll be out of command. Alright. Yep, see, this is the problem of inertia, right? These armies start swinging in one direction and they end up fighting battles you don't really want them fighting, like up here. I don't want these guys here, but yeah, they're both 17th, so I want these guys even further south. We'll probably have some of these guys freed up after we destroy this, and they can come south a bit, but there always seems to be too much ground to cover. Sorry guys, I really screwed you up there. Um, 36, so again, fairly weak area. Uh-oh. Okay, we probably talked about this. Can you guys... Nope, no attack. Okay. I want to attack something, but it is unwise. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're out of planes. 47? They must be in the north. Okay. I don't think I have much left. All of a sudden. It's 7:45. Okay, so they can't fight. I think we're pretty much done. I want to see if I can find those air units. Oh, there's something. 4th Panzer. Yeah, they're pretty good where they are. That's out. Let's hope they don't have any air power sector. Did they do anything? I don't know. Okay, I don't know what. I don't even know what to do with you. Let's put you here. At least it's closer. Alright, I think we've done pretty much everything we can. There's those barges. Nope, cannot attack. These guys are weak, tired. Yeah, they've been used. There's 17th Army. I do not want them any farther north. How I want to separate that out. The Italians. That's weird. They should probably be with 17th Army as well. Looks like we tried to do that fight already. How about this one? That's a terrible idea. We do have a number of small encirclements. But I think this is it. Look at our reps. Yes. Okay. Units, we're not doing that. We'll play that. Well, it's the 14th, 10th. I don't remember how many days it is per turn. So this is a problem. I can't take that. Sevastopol. I did take. Why? I don't know. Well, this is certainly one. How many have I got? Wow. Thanks, guys. I don't think I need any extra troops yet. Okay, let's just save before. Do anything. Because you never know. This laptop has crashed on me a few times. Yay, different music. Supposed to be stormy today, but the sun has come up. Ooh. Okay. That was unexpected. Vessels are coming. I don't know how to do naval fighting. The Azov defense continues. / Rostov. Okay. Putting some more troops in front of Millero, which is quite far away right now. But I don't know. I've got mobile units. We might be able to jump. It's just the beefiest part of the front in the middle there. Alright. Saving. Let's take a look. You know what I wanted to see was the okay, the partisan zone doesn't seem any different. So we'll take that out. Got a good surrounding of that. We're a little weaker here than I want to be. We'll beef that up and move south. Voronezh is within grasp. We'll be able to do it pretty soon. We've got a lot of units here that will come out this way. Either we can get behind them or get behind Voronezh. Another encirclement. I'm not concerned about this area at all. There are some villages there to capture. Same here. We've got a lot of strength right here. But this is where they start to cluster. So I've got to get my armies oriented the right way. They're improving, but we can do better. Another encirclement. That's of a town, so we'll get a point out of that. More here. Alright, 7th Army is woken up, so we can start divvying up Romanians among different headquarters. Big encirclement here. Another town. Pretty close to being able to take this. I'm not sure if there's people in there or not. I mean defenders. Because we haven't gone there yet. I might click over there and discover, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch. And these guys, they're in the zone, so that's great. The zone of control. This is kind of hard. This is the breakout area that we're trying to get through, but we've got this stress where it's pulling us this way and it's pulling us this way. These units need to be going this way, but I'm using them to get here. So I need to get this destroyed and then quickly take over all this territory here and move up so that I can start bringing these guys over this way. Very weak line here against us. However, it's also in front of nothing, so really what we want to do is maybe take one army and space it out a little bit to cover this ground. Well, we've got to pull 17th Army to the south, which means, again, bringing these guys down. We've got that one air group there that needs to be fixed. And continue our assault. We're very close to Rostov. And we can take this hex, probably. next turn. And we've got some enemy units here. Quite a few, not just one. There's something. Cruiser. A cruiser. So they're going to bombard us? What is this? Coastal garrison. Okay, we do have artillery that we could bring over. We've got a fast boat and a sub. Same thing here. And we've got, with the barges, we've got a couple things. So that's not scary at all. Alright. Weather's clear, good. We went from 299 to 304. Oh gosh, now I've got another target. Okay. Yeah, Romanians, they did get beat up. And the Italians. Sorry. Your commander needs you to do things. 77%. Army 60%. I don't even know. Why are you dividing them? Okay, it looks like I fixed the problem. High command is pleased that you've taken Sevastopol. So yeah, I think I've taken the Romanian command problem off the board as of July 16th, so we got a little more. Voronezh. I don't know what this is, I'm gonna have to go find it. Oh, we've got another Romanian infantry division. Right, we had that one before, I think. We'll see under cards if it's a new one or the old one. Alright. Crawling towards victory. No, we did get a second one. So now that I've got 7th Army, I can dump these onto the board and assign them to that. And yay. It's a very minor issue. Okay, last thing to look at is stats. Casualties inflicted. We have knocked them for 3 times as many. A little more. 3 to 1. Usually it's like 10 to 1 in Barbarossa, so not that fantastic. Oil reserves are dropping, of course. Victory points are going up. Got some prestige points. I don't really care about these. And I think that's about it for statistics, huh? Alright, well, if you enjoyed this, please give a like. Feel free to comment. I look at all the comments. And if you haven't had a chance, go check out my interview with Feral Historian that we did a little while ago. I really liked that episode. Normally I'm talking to space and defense officials, founders, government people, techies, stuff like that. And with him, we talked about science fiction and its impact on culture and post-World War II. And that was pretty neat. We got to cover a lot of ground. And it's not a conversation that I could just have with everybody. So it was more of an artsy conversation, and I think it's really worth your time. All right, thanks for watching, and I will do my best to continue this as we go.